the idea for me is to create the best high performance bicycle in the market, but with the idea to be fully customized at the same time and back it up with the lifetime warranty non-nominal. Everybody, my name is Ronny Zanazzi. I am the founder of Zerouno Bikes. The purpose of this video is just to chat a little bit more about the brand. I want to tell you why, where it's been founded, and all the details a little bit deeper now from the one you can find on the website or social media. Well, I personally found the brand in 2013 in Los Angeles, California. And but the project itself, Zerouno as a project, it starts a few years back in 2006 when I was living in Barcelona in Spain. By the time I was studying and racing and working, so all the good stuff together when you are young and you have that energy. And so I was a little bit frustrated about the industry for many reasons. Talking about as a customer, as an athlete and racer, and there is a new bikes coming out, especially by the time I have even no chance to have a demo bike to try, no way to customize absolutely nothing. And if talking about me, so in the mountain bikes sector, if the bike come out in green, it's green. If it's red, it's red. So even if you don't like that bike and you need to stick with one brand, it's coming the way it comes, and there is nothing you can do about it. So depending of the dealer, maybe you can swap a seat or something like that and don't invest any other money on the bike. But rather than that, everything you need to buy and resell is kind of because of course the bike come out in the market and it's made for the one it just started, the one is mid-level, the one is super advanced racer. Is the same bike. Same thing for the components. They are made for somebody whose weight is I don't know, 100 pounds. The same bike is going to the guy that is 200 pounds. So there is not any kind of customization on the bike as far as color, but also like components, and then build something for yourself. So by the time I have me and some friends that will build the bike on the bike shop, we got some discounting sponsors. But it's still very expensive because with the bike shop discount is not the same as a big brand. So you're building a bike and you ended up spending almost like double than just MSRP because you're choosing, they call it a la carte. So you're choosing all the components and everything, but super expensive. You need to wait a lot until to get the bike fully built. So that thing, it's kept turning and turning and turning. By the time I was studying different materials, like composite materials and different fibers and different epoxies and materials in general, turning around the composite fibers. So in 2009 I start working on the cycling industry, developing racing products. So basically focus on frames, trying to get the best technology out there, not for sales but only for racing purpose. And I've been developing this for third parties, for other brands, and it was very excited. It was a very cool project, and I learned a lot. And at the same time I start my first company, taking different projects. I found this company in Mexico City, and the name was Eurotrust. And I start collaborating with I have different players, especially Italian or other European country chamber of commerce, and we develop different projects in America, including Latin and North America. And the idea was to work even more in the cycling industry, because I was thinking, hey, I'm investing all my time and working, because it was huge sacrifice with my first company. Was excited, but at the same time scared about how it goes. So I start, looking around and say, hey, wait, here I'm investing a lot of time, a lot of energy. At least I want to do it on something that I really love. I have passion about it. And so that's why cycling. I was already working on the sector, and I said, well, let's start distributing things. There is a lot of European niche brands that have huge potential, but they are missing all of them. They're missing something. And I was thinking, well, I bring them to North America, and I can be like a distributor. So I started talking to different brands. It was kind of frustrating, because most of them, they have no vision about America as a continent, as a market. So they pretend to develop the brand as exactly same as Europe, which is a huge mistake. So I put a lot of efforts on that, a lot of energy, and I was thinking, oh my God, it's impossible. I cannot convince to work my way. So some of them, I start to get some brand here and there, some good brands putting together. I was thinking, I have everything to build a full bike with all these brands, just missing the frame. So I start contacting different brands. I don't gonna mention the name, very famous one, and he was telling me, you know what, Ronnie, okay, we are interested, but you know it's hard out there to sell bikes, and we are selling enough already. So yeah, you can go out there and try to sell more, but if you don't, it's fine. We are good with that. I was thinking, what the selfish answer. I was super frustrated by the time, but actually that brand, that answer, that CEO give me the idea to instead start a brand. It was crazy. It took me just few hours, I think, very few days to decide, to get a green light in my head. And but once I start, I was super excited. I did a business plan first. I was talking with all the finance people on my circle. It's pretty tough. At the beginning, I need a lot of money to start with the brand, and we need to get the strategy. We need to get the products, where we're gonna make it, a lot of things. So the idea was originally clear, and is still today days with the same purpose. So the idea is to have very high-end products, but with the price of the other brands that are made in Asia. Made in Asia is not something bad, first of all. To me, it doesn't matter actually where a car, where a bicycle is made. What is important to me is about quality and performance. That's the most important thing. So I've been making a huge research, trying to find third-party partners and factory, talking here and there, different countries. It was a jungle at the beginning. It was pretty tough to put all the things together. So we start collaborating with the factory in Italy. They give us the space and the option to working on it on the composite side. I got a couple of employees there, and then the idea, like I said, was not to be like super niche brand. There is some brands out there, very good stuff, at least it looks good, but they make only one frame or two, specific most of the time, or triathlon, or road bike, or mountain bike. But it's a different thing to have a full range, full catalog brand. That's a different story. First, I think it's very important to me because when I get one bike, maybe there is some people out there that just change the bike every year or every 6 months. They have plenty of bicycle, different brand, they keep changing, keep trying, which is a lot of fun, I think. But in my case, in my opinion, I buy a bicycle, wherever brand it is, I love it. And it takes months to research which bike is the best one, and takes months to upgrade it to my perfect bike, my dream bikes. And when I got it, I just enjoy like crazy. And after 1, 2, 3 years, I want to resell it. I mean, I'm super sad. I'm excited to get a new bike, but at the same time, I don't want to give up that bike because I spent so much time riding it. I've spent so much time, building, assembling, and everything. It become, when you are a cyclist, it's you and the bike, nothing else. Nothing else count. So become, something very important, something that is part of your life. And it's like giving away like this to get another one. Sometimes it's kind of tough, at least for myself. And so the idea was to create something like, you get involved with the brand, you get a road bike, but then you want a mountain bike. Here we go. The same brand can give you a bike, so you can be, on the loop with the brand. And some roadie, let's say roadie, they have a time trail bike as well. Some other have a track bike. So to me, it's very cool to have somebody that is, if is really in love about what we are doing, is able to get everything. That's why we also get, all the kit, the racing kits and everything customized, but that's a different story. So back to the topic, it was pretty hard. It was pretty tough to start with the 10 bikes on the catalog. It was very tough. So, and also, you do a business plan, you do a lot of research, but actually you don't know exactly until you really get into a market and see by yourself what's going on. For sure, at the beginning, I underestimate many things. I start with 3 frames. The idea is to get 3 high quality frames and put on the website and sell it. So I start with the agency that helped me to build a website and everything on their platform. But then, I mean, it's a new brand. Every time I want to update something, oh no, we cannot. Yeah, I want to update it now. It's Friday. No, you need to wait until Tuesday because we are busy now, plus the weekend. So it got frustrating that way. So I spent like 1 week checking all the YouTube tutorial, and I started my own website. I did it myself at the beginning. And then I got that freedom, to keep updating products, things, description. My English wasn't good. I mean, it's still not so good, but by the time it was much worse. So I got a lot of grammar error as well on the website, a lot of issues like this. But I was just curious about how the market will, react about those products, and actually succeed. I overachieved, let's say, what it was my goals by the time. And the comments on the social media, on the website, we receive a lot of emails. Hey guys, keep it up, that's a good job. So from 3 frame, we started in this very few months later to 5, and then to 7, and at the end, today days, we have finally 10 frame in our catalog. And we just start with the e-bike recently. And so that's the way we start. That's the way I start. And I got my people back in Italy supporting me and helping me. We always have two line of product, SL and R. The historically SL was the frame made in Italy, and the R was the frame made in Taiwan. It took me a while to find a good factory in Taiwan. A lot of advice, a lot of people passed me contact and connection. In the end, I found a good one, and honestly, it's a very good one. And so we start collaborating with them since the beginning. So got two line of products and was managing that way. Today days, it's changed. Over the years, been changing actually, and so right now, let's say 80% of the bikes are made in Italy and 20% are made in Taiwan. But by February 2021, it will be 93% of our bikes made in Italy and only 7% in Taiwan. And by the end of 2021, it's gonna be made in the US 10% and made in Italy 90%. So this is the goal on the short term for the brand. Choosing the factory to partner with is definitely key. It's super important, of course, right? But even if I take the last word on every project, you need to have the best people to work with. So we are being partnering with Arrivo here in California to developing material project to get the composite lamination scheme to when you're gonna actually make the frame. All the prototype is being developing here in California, and we are pretty happy with this configuration of our team. We are expanding every year. We are a little bit bigger, which is pretty cool, which is pretty good and positive for me. But at the same time, it's more responsibility. Everything is more expensive. So you need to really take good care on it. And I been working on this very, very crazy. The market is very, very saturated. People don't need to see out there another bicycle brand. There is too many bicycle brands, and if you don't do really something different, you're not gonna succeed, definitely. So the idea was to do something different, but in which way? So you are thinking, and which way you can do something different. So you start from the scratch in a project, and it's been developing this idea to do something different over the years, and we've been improving it. And but today days, I'm pretty happy, pretty satisfied with the products we are able to deliver, because it's fully customizable in many way, in any possible way actually, because you can customize color, components, carbon finishing, materials. We have honeycomb carbon Kevlar material, carbon titanium materials, and carbon fiber made in monocoque, carbon fiber made like when you can have custom geometries, and so on. So please check the website of the bike. Of course, it's a lifetime warranty, but compared to the other brands, we are the only one offering the non-nominal lifetime warranty, which is mean the other brands you have the first owner and you count with the lifetime warranty or whatever warranty. But after 1 day, 1 week, 1 year, wherever, you resell the bike, and a second-hand bike has no factory warranty, so you're losing the warranty actually. In the case of Zerouno, you will still have the lifetime warranty even for the next wherever number of owners you will have. Now for the next owner, they will still keep in the factory warranty, so it's lifetime and for real and forever on the frame. It will help to to have a higher resale value on the market, But also, give you a guarantee that the bike is built and made to last. So this is the idea. And I strongly believe in my products, and that's the way to go. And this is the way to communicate what we believe in, what we do. So it's lifetime non-nominal warranties on the bikes. At the same time, um, we are partnering with many teams and athletes. I think it's something very important because we don't have that giant marketing budget. So if we are going to the marketing way, we're going to lose compared to the big market, to the big brands. Um, so I decided to do what we can do best. So invest in on the product. The brands today is like 95% of the brands are manufacturing by third parties in Asia, with a very similar output project, very similar finishing, performance, and everything. No, it's different shapes, it's different. But at the end of the day, if you check carefully, if you take a close look, they're basically all the same product. So the idea is to do something different with different finishing, different feeling, and so if you are putting effort on the product, you can come out with something very different, with something that is unique and nobody else has it. Today days, with the lack of customization and everything, if you buy a 10K bicycle just for saying, and you go down the road, there's another 100 people with the same bike, because there's only one color, only the same one configuration, and it's a standard for everybody, so you don't have any exclusive anymore. So the idea is to create something exclusive. We have some frame are being painted by artists. We have some frame that are just one number, one edition, one frame made for somebody special, and this I think is very important and make it unique. I personally love art, so it's, to me, every frame is a piece of art, is a masterpiece, and we take every project like, there's one person that taking care of the whole, from the order to the deliver of the frame of or the bike. um, and it's a app project, so it's not manufacturing, thousand of frames and then put it together and paint it in the industrial way, and then put it together and ship it in boxes to all the distributor, and distributor to the stores, and to the store to the customer. For us, we take a project, so we put together a bike for you, you know so you can choose absolutely everything. And if you have no idea about it, or many customer, many people don't even realize, they don't even know what they need. So we have standard configuration, of course, or because for many people works well that way anyway. But for the most enthusiast people, whoever want to something different or something specific for them, we have a, you can call us, text, or email. We're gonna help you to find the right size, the right components, colors, and everything will fit you, to get your dream bike. And this is the idea of Zerouno. This is the idea since the beginning, and I'm super proud and happy, beyond happy, to be at this point right now and be able to offer this amazing product. We try to not get involved into 2021 model, 2022, 2023, but every time we have a new product release, we just release it. Of course, for the people, because they're asking, oh, but this is a new model, the previous model is 2021, 2020. So we are adopting that, that way as well. But just to have a 2021 collection, 2022 collection, we call it collection and not product release, because actually we release the product whenever the products are ready, and we change the product whenever we need to change the product, not just because it's a new collection. No, there isn't, not because it's a new year coming out, so we need to come out with something new. No, it's just when it can be done. Most of the brand Of course, they don't change the frame every year, but maybe they change the color because they offer one color. So the year after they offer another color. In our case, we offer any color you want without any additional cost. So it doesn't make any sense for us to come up with a new color, because we already you can choose any color you want. So in this way, the top of the technology we can offer, and the best way we understand and we think that bike should be done, and that it could be in mountain bike and road bike and time trials. We are putting a lot of effort studying and comparing and checking and seeing everything about our bikes, and the idea is to keep improving. As long as I'm not satisfied with the product, we keep trying, and that's why sometimes we have some delivery delay of some new project, because I'm very obsessed about performance. And so today's brand, starting from the 80s, they start with testing different shape on the bike, especially mountain bike, where you don't have the UCI regulations. So they start testing and having fun with it was a lot of experiment and try and test, and then to the 90s as well. But many brand closed, many has been sold. At the end of the day, if you want high performance, there is 2 or 3 routes to go in terms of suspension system, materials, and geometries. So you choose one route, another route, or the third one, and that's it. Otherwise, you do something, it's different, but it's not at that top performance that you are expecting if you're buying a top performance bike, of course. So we develop our bikes in that way. To me, I don't like to follow the flow. That's why our slogan is a follow no one. But that's one of the reasons. But today's you put a frame on the scale and it's 30 grams lighter than the other one. That means it's better, because this is the way the other brands communicate. But to me, the weight is just another part of the performance. The performance, is the full project. It's made of many elements, and the weight is just one of those elements. And so our frames are light, definitely, because it's one of those elements. I didn't say it's not necessary or doesn't matter. It does matter a lot, but it's not the priority. The performance is made of many things. Sometimes when you go beyond certain limits, I already know, because I'm working in it, but you can already tell that it's missing some, material. They're missing some layers. So at the end, you have some flex, or some, the performance of the frame is gonna, steal some watts and some power and some input you're pushing on the bike. So it's just an example, but the idea for me is to create the best high performance bicycle in the market, but with the idea to be fully customized at the same time, and back it up with the lifetime warranty non-nominal. So this is the idea I have to create the brand and to keep this way for the next years. There is more to come with the brand, and please stay tuned on our social media and official website, and we're gonna keep you posted about all the new products release and everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like the brand. If you have any comments, please comment down below or shoot us an email. See you on the trail. Ciao.